Cavicchioli, I'm going to introduce you to the former mayor of Hamilton, Mr. Larry Diani.
Thank you very much, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What a pleasure it is to be here in Orillia. My wife and I drove up this morning in all of that rain. But you know what? It was the greatest trip because I knew what was in store for us, and that was to honor Gordon Lightfoot, but also my friend Gino Cavicchioli, who captured his likeness, and that's what this is all about. And then I get here and I meet the mayor, of course. I learn a little bit about the history of the Opera House, and Ron McLean is here as well. And so how many icons can we take? It's unbelievable, that's just great. But I'm here because Gino, the artist, asked me to say a few words on his behalf. In fact, I received an email first and then a phone call, and he said that this was happening, and he said, they've asked me to say a few words. And I said, wonderful, Gino, say a few words. He said, Larry, you know that my art speaks for me, but something needs to be said, so he asked me to be here. And just a brief introduction to a wonderful person and artist, Gino Cavicchioli. He really is a master in his craft. And it's very appropriate that this art today captures the iconic master singer-songwriter, Gordon Lightfoot himself. The sculpture that you're going to be seeing was done in 2007 by my friend and student in a former high school that I taught in, Gino Cavicchioli. Gino was born in Australia. It's such a Canadian story. Gino was born in Australia because his engineer father was working in that country, and he lived there for the first 5 years of his life. His family then moved to Rome until Gino was 10, and then to Genoa before moving to Ontario. With this background and fascination in the architecture, sculptures, fountains, and the works of the masters surrounding Gino in Italy, and because he too was driven by the artistic muse, he decided that he too wanted to achieve the same level of perfection in his work. And he did. Gino is a superb sculptor, but his use of artistic media is varied, ranging from graphite to wood and everything in between. He sculpts, he paints, he engraves, he does stained glass, and works with oil, watercolor, steel, jade, clay, bronze, marble, and I'm sure other elements as well. His acute observation to detail is almost obsessive as he breathes life into every work of art, from delicate pencil drawings to monumental sculptures. Gino's works have been marketed and sold worldwide. He is a sought-after artist for commissioned works. Yet, Gino was not commissioned by Gordon Lightfoot for this piece. In fact, Gino sought him out because of his immense respect for the artist and the human being. It's also appropriate that Gordon sat for this piece in Hamilton because of his special relationship with that city, where Gordon convalesced from a serious health issue, and while there, the city of Hamilton increased its special bond with a man who hails from Orillia, but really belongs to the whole country. And now the bronze version of the sculpture, first unveiled in its resin form at a fundraiser in the city of Hamilton, will permanently rest in Gordon Lightfoot's hometown. Congratulations, Mr. Lightfoot. Congratulations, Gino. You will enjoy the piece forever, for many, many years. Thank you very much.
And thank you, Larry. Just a reminder that if you are in the back or you got some folks at home, that this is all being streamed on the Orillia Facebook Live. Christina's doing it as she goes around, so if there are people at home and they couldn't be here, just tell them to go on to our Facebook Live. And also, we'd like to recognize Char and Ron for dropping up. I know you guys are very, very busy this afternoon. Thank you very much for sharing this with us. Now, bringing greetings from the city of Orillia, an Orillia icon, Mr. Steve Clark.